back to my channel. Joking. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to go from a messed up makeup look like this to a full-on Hollywood glam makeup look. So let's get started. First things first, you want to take our micellar water. And honestly, I don't know what's up with everyone getting this expensive micellar water when you can literally just go to somewhere like Meijer and get it cheaper. So first of all, we're going to erase this ugly old makeup look off of my face. It's not open. I should have expected that. Come on. Hold, please. Hold, please. Oh, Lord. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. We made it. So we're going to... Yeah, that's the first thing you want to do. Now, I'm pretty sure you're like, Jamari, how'd you get here in the first place? Well, I did my makeup just to start the video. I'm joking though. Before this, I tried doing a whole different makeup look and it turned out wrong. So here I am. But we're gonna take it all off and I'm gonna show you guys how to do a Hollywood themed glam makeup look. Which this should be pretty fun because I love pretending like I am a Hollywood star, and yeah, so this should actually be pretty fun. You always want to make sure you wipe your makeup off because staying in old makeup constantly, it's not really good for your skin. I'm making a mess, but it is okay because it will all get cleaned up afterwards. So I am not at all worried about that is how I look. And we're gonna get this towel here. Come on, there we go. My handy dandy facial towel that I use every morning. And we're just gonna so here's how my skin looks, and we're gonna go ahead and start this makeup look. So we're doing Hollywood Glam, and if I can say one thing about a Hollywood Glam, they're here to show up and show out. So that means we have to be here to show up and show out. So we're gonna go ahead and get this show on the road. I'm gonna start by priming my face. Sorry if I'm blinking a lot. I think I got some micellar water in my eye. But let's go ahead and prime this face. So that is how I prime my skin with the, oh, I didn't show it. I am so sorry. The e.l.f. Stay Cool Primer Stick. Keeps my skin very hydrated. It really does. Next, we're going to go in with the Morphe foundation. This is the Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation, medium to full coverage. And if we know anything about our Hollywood people, they have full coverage. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a full coverage look. So yeah, we have to give this face a full coverage because I mean, when you see them on that red carpet, they don't got no pimples, no blemishes, no nothing. So I'm so goofy. So that means we have to, you know, become like them. And this may not look like my shade, but I can promise you it is. It just looks like that because of the lighting. It's very, very bright and it makes me look very, very pale. But I can promise you by the time this makeup look is through, you will be able to tell that this is my actual skin tone. Have you seen those videos where these girls from like Korea, they be so serious. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're going to like kill your face. What are some ways that you could ruin your face? Yeah, that would be on the list. But I understand, they be wanting that full coverage. I understand where they're coming from. They be wanting that full coverage. See, as you can see, this actually is my skin tone. If you look at this and look at my neck, it is my skin tone. Oh, it just looks a bit like that because of the lighting, but this is my skin tone, as you can see. So next, we're gonna move on. Bye bye, Beauty Blender. We'll see you in like a few more minutes. So the next thing we're going to do, since we're done with foundation, you know, I'm gonna close that. Next, we're going to take, now listen, I don't play about my concealer. I really don't. This is the Maybelline New York Super Stay Active Wear up to 30 hours concealer. Yeah, so I'm very excited to use this. Just before we use that though, I am going to go ahead and do my eyebrows using the e.l.f. Brow Lift. So my applicator is actually going to be the e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara applicators because I ran out of this stuff, so I'm just using the applicator because it's just easier right now. So I'm going to take my eyebrows up like that, and then I'm just going to go over kind of like this. Yeah, y'all see that? That's like, that looks good. Not too much, not too much. There we go. Does your eyes ever like start to water when you do your makeup? Because if it's not just me, then please let me know because I absolutely hate that. That's how my eyebrows look. I look scary, man. But here how my eyebrows look. I promise you, I can promise you it gets better. It may look weird, but I can promise you it gets way better. This is how they look white, but I can promise you, again, it's the light that is making my eyebrows look like this. This stuff actually makes my eyebrows very shiny. But it looks white because, well, Next, we're going to go in with this concealer, and we're going to do this under eye. This. This. That. And here we go, guys. You ready? So I'm gonna trace my eyebrows, and hear me out. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Hear me out. I'm going to trace. We're going to literally put this all up here. And I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. I know it looks crazy, but please trust me on this. Because I'm telling you right now, if my makeup turns out good, I don't want to hear nobody saying, "Oh my gosh, what did you do?" If my makeup turns out good, I don't want to hear that. So you want to make sure you trace the line, and we're just gonna go like right across like this, and then come up and down like a V, like that. And then we're literally just going to fill her in. We're going to kind of, there you go, like that. Does that make sense? I know it looks weird, but I promise you, you have to trust the process with me on this one. I know it looks weird. Next, we're gonna go with this True Complexion Cream Contour Palette, light to medium. This is what it looks like here. And I know it looks raggedy, but that's because I've been using it for a long time, and it actually has been lasting me a good while. So with this brush, all I do is just make a line of where I want to line my contour, because like I said, I'm not the best at makeup, y'all. But it's the little tactics I use to make sure my makeup looks good, okay? And again, y'all may think the way my makeup looks is weird, but I can promise you, I can absolutely promise you, it's going to turn out good. I can promise you that. So now we're actually going to go ahead and take the other side of my beauty blender and dip it in the contour that I just used and put it on the outside, because we're going to actually go in with it again. So right now you just want to kind of do it lightly, because you are going to go in with it again, and you want to do it down here very lightly, because you want to go ahead and get some of that excess away while you're at it. But yes, you will be contouring again with this look, so which is why the only thing that I don't contour again is this part, because that is contoured enough. I literally just contour everything else again. And again, it may look bad, but I'm telling you right now, this is my skin tone. I have tissue on my lips. Hold on, guys. Okay. See, guys, I'm telling you, it's my skin tone. You have to believe me. So, next, we're not our business. Well, it's time to go ahead and blend this out. So we're gonna start with this right here. Which ends up looking like this. Which, if you look closer, it's my skin tone, but yeah. And we're gonna do this here. And then this here. I have a button nose, guys, literally. And then we're going to do this forehead. We're gonna take it out and I'm gonna show you why in just a few minutes, so bear with me. Now we're going to do the under eyes. Oh Lord, that shouldn't have went in that deep. It looks like I have eyeliner on or something. Next, it's time to blend in up here. So we're not gonna blend in a lot. You're just gonna close your eye and lightly dab. Like that, pretty much. So here is how. Next, here comes the fun part. So we have this powder puff here, and we are going to go in with this, well, Rihanna, because she obviously has like one of the best makeup lines out there. Fenty Beauty setting powder. And we're gonna dab that in, and we're literally just going to do the, making sure you have light. Okay, we're literally just gonna do the outer corners of, oh Lord, don't you dare, this makeup look. Just the outer corners, literally just the outer corners. And we're going to do down here, and right here, and up here. Yep. And believe it or not, on the eyelids and there. So pretty much literally almost everywhere. And then we're gonna go in with the HD powder from e.l.f. This right here, the e.l.f. HD setting powder. That wasn't as great as I thought it was gonna be, with a different powder puff, and we are going to put this on the outside. And a little bit on the nose as well, because we really want to highlight that little pink right there. So we're gonna let this set, and as we are letting this set, I am actually going to go ahead and go back in and contour, because like I said, you guys already knew we were going to go back in and contour. So we're not contouring this part. However, we are contouring down here. To take away some of the white cast of the concealer, which, guys, I'm sorry, my allergies are not helping me out right now. As you can see, it makes my skin tone look pretty even, which helps a lot. So okay, that's literally it. Next, while this is setting, we're actually going to take a minute and let my nose breathe, because I literally cannot. So as of right now, I'm actually just going to go ahead and show you what I'm thinking for my lip combo, because I don't think I've even... We're going to be using this lip gloss right here, this lipstick lip gloss. Do not ask me where it came from, because I honestly do not know. Yeah, I literally do not know where it came from, therefore please do not ask me. Maybe I'm gonna eventually show it again, so hopefully you guys might be able to figure out where it came from. But and while this is setting, we're actually gonna go ahead and clean up my stuff, and we're gonna chat for a minute, because I feel like in these videos it's very rare where I ever just chat. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm just gonna start off by asking, how is your day going? Because we really need to start asking more people those questions. You know, you never know who might need to hear it. So I'm asking you guys, how is your day going? I hope it's going well. Mine has been going well, and I hope it continues to go well. So yeah. I have a lot of like makeup out right now from experimenting earlier, so that's why it seems like I'm taking 10,000 plus hours. I promise I'm not. So the real question is, let's see here. Okay, I think we're able to go ahead and brush it off now. So we're gonna take a brush like this. You want to take a brush that looks just like this? I'm telling you, it will save your life. And you're gonna start with the outside, because you want to blend that out first. So you're gonna go ahead and get this stuff. See, like, y'all, look at how I'm gonna show you how to bring life back to this, because it may look a bit like, oh no, but I'm gonna show you how to bring. And as you can see, as I zoom in, I don't look bad, okay? Like, it's literally because of the lighting on here, which I feel so bad, because I look like a ghost, when in reality I don't look like a ghost. I look like a person, you know? So that is why I always stay contouring, especially on this video, because it's trying to make me look like I have issues, and I don't. And you're gonna be able to contour your nose just like this. That's usually what I do. I know it looks a bit weird, but that's like what I do. So, and you want to go down like that. You want to use this to go over your frown lines as well. See, so it kind of like balances out like this. If I look close to you guys, don't I look normal? Yeah, but from far away, I look like, what is she doing? So next, we're going to go ahead and move on to eyeshadow. Now, this is where it gets really, really fun because I actually use a contour palette to use brown because I'm a brown girly, and yeah. So I'm gonna take a brush like this, which is, these brushes are from James Charles. Well, this one is at least. The Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just gonna go in with a brown, like maybe a brown that looks like this, like up close. See that? Yeah, it's around that color, and I'm just going to use it to fill out the outside of my eye. Just like the perimeter of my eye, if that makes sense. So you want to go around this with the perimeter of your eye. Like that. I'm not sure if you can see that, but you want to do the same thing on the other side. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but it's there. And then we're literally just gonna keep going with that one because pretty much sets the tone for the whole makeup look when you do the perimeter of your eye with a lighter brown and blend it in. Like this. And I know it looks weird, but gotta trust me on this one. It's not weird. Next, we're going to go in with this James Charles Morphe palette, which is my favorite Morphe palette, the mini palette. So I did have the bigger one. However, we're not going to talk about what happened to that. But there's a whole bunch of colors in here. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to go in with take this brush here. I don't know where these brushes come from. I literally ordered them. But I'm going to get a like darker brown, like this. Like it's like that. The way you see it on the camera right here is how dark you want it to be. And I'm just going to literally use this on the outer corner of, like, not too much. Like, see that? See, y'all see that, right? Like, you don't want too much. You just want enough to the point where it looks like you have a smoky eye going on. Because, yeah. You literally want that. You want it to look like you have a smoky eye going on. I was cooking and I burned the bacon. Haha. Anyways, we're gonna take this little one here and do the same thing on this side. Kind of give that smoky eye look. Which it's not coming. I'm gonna have to like add some more to this. That's actually kind of my fault. I should have, but I didn't. Yeah, like that. That is what you want. Now you're gonna go back in with the other brush that we just had a few minutes ago. Go back in with that same brown that you just had, and you're gonna use it to blend this out. Because again, you want that perimeter of, you know, but at the same time you don't want, you know, so you want to use this to blend it out so that way it looks nice and soft and it doesn't. And I know it looks like there's a line up here, but that's literally the brown showing. I told you guys, it's actually there. Now you want to take a smaller brush like this one. This is actually a two-sided brush, but if you don't have a two-sided brush, just take a brush with a tip that looks like this. Okay. And then this is the Makeup Revolution London palette. Oh Lord, not this. Oh, not my light going out. Hold on, guys, give me like 2 seconds. Yeah. And we're going to go ahead and you want to take just like a shimmer and put it on your eye. In the center for right now, you go put it in the center. And I'm going to show you what you're going to do next. So once you put that one like kind of in the center, like this, I'm not sure if you can tell, but you're going to go in with an even shimmery one and go ahead and fill that up with this one. Like this. So once you do that, you're gonna go ahead and take the tip, the other side of the brush, or get a brush with a tip like this, and go in with like a white / sparkly one, and just like that, to give it that extra illusion of your eyes sparkling. And yeah, so now I am actually going to go ahead and go in with my mascara, but because that's going to take a long time, I'm going to do that off camera and come to you when I get back. So guys, I just went ahead and got through with my mascara off of camera, and I also added the highlighter, which goes right there. And so yeah, now we're going to do the last and final step, guys, which is blush and lips. So you want to take a blush around like this color, yeah, and you just want to go in with a brush and go ahead and blush those cheeks up, which I am very serious when it comes to blush. So sorry if it looks like I apply it way too hard. I try not to. It's just I'm a blush girly, and I don't know, I just always apply blush like this. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you rub your face too hard. I see it as just applying blush. So sorry if you think I'm rubbing my face too hard, but that's just how it is. And now we're going to go ahead and take this, which already has highlighter on it, and just see how much like light that gives. And then lastly, you want to take a lip liner, and you're gonna line your lips, and after you line your lips, you want to go in, and because we're doing Hollywood Glam, we obviously have to do the iconic red. We obviously have to do the iconic red. And here is the final look with, and then you're gonna take the same highlighter thing and add a bit. Actually, this one's easier to use. With a little highlighter on your lip bone. So here's the final look. I actually hope you enjoyed it. I am obsessed with this look. Again, it may look pretty intense, but I'm telling you, in real life, this is actually a very cute look. And this is how I would imagine my makeup look getting done for Hollywood Glam. Without eyelashes, of course, because I just didn't feel like putting any eyelashes on, and I'm not that good putting them on, and I also don't know how to do eyeliner. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you for tuning in today. Bye!